Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I bought a wig. What drew me to this wig is that it has 4C edges, so we are going to fully customize it in today's video. Full disclaimer, I am a beginner, so this is by no means a tutorial. I'm just sharing with you guys what I did. I love watching wig application videos, so I know what to do, but I'm definitely a beginner when it comes to doing it successfully. I saw Miss Rashpash here on YouTube on her channel. I saw her apply this wig and I fell in love with it because of the 4C edges. So on Black Friday, I got me one. So this is me trying on the wig, all happy, not knowing that it was going to take me 11 hours to both color this wig and apply it. But we'll get to that. I'll have all the details for every product that I use in this video, as well as this wig, in the description box. I got it in 14 inches, but I definitely am going to cut it. And I'm just showing you guys on the side, the parting space, how it's like not that much on the side, but there's a lot in the center. Here we have the most time-consuming part of the whole process, which is coloring the wig. In my last video, I told you guys that I was going to bleach the wig and just stop it when it gets like to the color of my hair. I should have stuck with that plan, but I decided I was going to pick up a box dye. The bleach was going to be a guessing game, and I was thinking this is straightforward. Wrong. But I honestly think it's partially my fault because you see this thing in my hand that I immediately pushed to the side? That's actually a booster that you're supposed to use if you're going from really dark hair to the really light shades that's on the side of the box. I'm not gonna lie, I skimmed the instructions, so unless I was actually reading word for word, I wouldn't have saw that. Okay, I didn't see that because it's only in 2 spots on the whole paper, so I say only, and then I said 2. Okay, you know what? It's my fault. I need to read instructions. So I left that on and for an hour, and it basically didn't change at all. Which, like I said, the booster, I don't necessarily know if the booster would make it that color because I didn't use the booster, but I assume I would have had much better results if I would have used the booster. I rinsed out the hair color, and as I was doing that, I was trying to come up with a plan B. I was kind of scared to do this, but I knew what I needed to do was just bleach the hair. I was only scared because I had already dyed the hair. I took a quick trip to the beauty supply store, picked up 30 volume developer, and then I got some bleach. Both of these are still from Clairol because I didn't want to change brands just in case. Now this time I actually did a strand test on a little piece of the hair. Like it was a few pieces of the hair that I just snipped off. When I did that, it looked as if I only needed to leave it on for 20 minutes. So I put it all over the hair, left it on for 20 minutes, and it still didn't lift as much as I wanted it to lift. So I ended up leaving it on for about 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. And in the meantime, I decided I was going to twist my hair back. I would say that I don't really know how to braid. I know how to braid better on other people, but on myself, and even on other people, it ain't gonna look that good. So I just went in and did 2 strand twists to the scalp, so like flat twists. It didn't get as flat as if I would have done braids, but after that I went in with some edge gel, and after I applied that, I went in with a brush and then tied it down with like a satin scarf just to make sure that the edges dried like in place. With some bobby pins, I went in and tried to make the twist a little bit flatter. It ended up working out. They don't need to be perfect, especially when you wear curly hair, curly wigs. So this is round 2. I rinsed out the bleach and then I shampooed and conditioned the hair. And I realized I wasn't happy. Like it still wasn't bright enough. After I let this conditioner sit, I actually went ahead and added more bleach. Like I said in the beginning, this is not a tutorial whatsoever because this is not how I would recommend you guys do this color. This is just what I had to do as like a problem solving situation, and it honestly didn't get as bright as I wanted it, but I love the color. It is such a pretty shade. So I actually was just blow drying the inside of the wig. I blow dried it much longer than what I showed. I wanted to make sure the wig cap was very dry before I applied it. And then I diffused the curls just a little bit so that it was a little bit easier to work with and water wasn't dripping all over the place. At this point, it was 6:18 p.m. and I had started on this journey at 11 a.m. So I really had to hype myself up because this was the most important part and I was so tired at this point. On to the application of the wig. I actually did the bald cap method and I used the HD wig cap that came with the wig. And then I'm I'm using this holding gel to glue down the edges of the wig cap. All of the time that I've spent watching wig application videos is coming in handy because I'm literally just doing everything that I've seen all over social media. Now I am just cutting off the extra parts of the wig cap, and then I am going to go in with my foundation and apply it to the wig cap to blend it in to actually make it a bald cap. Now, the reason why you do this is to make it so that your hair is invisible underneath the wig. Because the wig is lace in the front, you can see what's underneath it. So you want to make it like nude underneath there to make it look more seamless. I am now tinting the lace, which I wish I would have used more tint because I feel like you couldn't really see it. Now, to glue the wig on, we are going to start by protecting the skin. I'm using the My Sticky Little Secret Skin Protector, and I'm applying that all over where I plan to apply the glue that's going to be touching the skin. To cut down on the chance of me making a mistake, I am going to glue the wig on in sections. So I cut it into 3, and then I cut off the extra lace that was hanging over on both sides of the ear. I thought I needed to tweeze the hairline to make it look less full, but then I realized that was the 4C edges that was making the hairline look a little bit thicker, so I just kind of left it alone for now. I'm applying the Hold Me Down adhesive. I did 3 layers of this, so I applied it and then kind of blended it in with a makeup sponge to make it a more thin layer. And then I'm using the cool setting on the Pattern Beauty blow dryer, and I waited till it dried clear. I did that 2 more times off camera, and then now I'm gluing the wig on, which I was so scared. I'm like, there's no going back once I lay this down. So I did that section, and then I repeated that on the center section and then the other side. So this is where I kind of made a mistake, and I used the melting band to melt it in. And when I did that, because I applied the lace glue a little too low, it glued some of the edges onto like that glue that was a little bit too far up. So I'm using this hot comb to get them off the glue. So next time when I apply the glue, I'm going to make sure to put it a little bit behind where I plan to stick the lace down. Now I am very carefully cutting off the lace because I actually have messed up a wig before on this part. So all the lace is off. Now I am combing out the wig because I love imperfect hair. That's my thing. So I really wanted it to look, I guess, more frizzy. Then I went in with a mousse to kind of just, I guess, lay the edges, but not really because I end up fiddling with those for like the longest time, off camera, on camera, all that. I wanted to make the wig a little bit shorter, so I trimmed a bit of it off little by little until I got to the length that I wanted. I probably ended up taking, I guess, maybe like 2 inches off. Probably not that much at all. So the next morning I put on some makeup because I wanted to see the final done up look, and I honestly was going to leave it like the, I guess, like the frizzy look because I really like the way that looks. But I also wanted to show you guys what it looks like when it's defined with a little bit of water and mousse. When I applied that, I could have let it air dry, but I wanted to speed it up, so I diffused it just a little bit. And this is the defined version, but I wanted to comb it out so bad, so I ended up combing it out afterwards. And I was showing you guys just how natural the edges look. These look so much like my real edges because I don't like to slick my edges down, as you guys know, so I love how natural they look. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave and thumbs up this video, and I promise I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.